We have gathered here today for Mr. Bob Brown. He managed the American RV campground. He was 82 years old, passed away last week. This is his family. Marcia, his wife. Sherry.
Mark. David.
Sue. Tam, his favorite oldest daughter.
Yeah, sure.
I'm the favorite middle. I'm the favorite youngest.
Oh!
The way this turned out was we met Bob in May and he went on the Donna Ana Trail. Now remember, he's 82 years old. He weighed about $105, real skinny little guy. I don't know where this one come from. But he did the Donna Anas with us in May. It was 100 and some degrees. And I was kind of concerned because he was 82 years old. But you can see the videos and stuff on the Old School website. Anyway, so he wheeled with us and he loved it. And then the trail we're getting ready to do now, we did it for the Wounded Warriors in October. And so we did a recon. He goes, oh, I want to go. And I'm like, it's 110 degrees out. You know, you sure you want to go? No, I'm going. Okay. You know, that's how your dad was. That we did the trail somewhere around 27th of July, something like that. And he went through the trail we're getting ready to go through. So when you see how hard this trail is, don't wimp out. 82-year-old did it in that red and white Jeep right there with 31s. And he didn't get no body damage, but he scared the shit out of me. Now, yeah, I had all, Marcia's definitely. Well, because where we're sitting right now, but you can see the hill over there. There's a road coming down the hill. That's Bob's Hill. The reason we named it Bob's Hill was when we went down it, he was very stubborn. And he goes, oh, I don't need to touch the brake going down because it's loose gravel and stuff. So he didn't touch the brake, did he, Marcia? And when you go, everybody's going to see. Now remember, he was 82 years old and it was 110 degrees outside. So he's coming down it, and when you go down it, there's ledges that you have to go down. Going down it, he hit it and bounced and went sideways and came back up and bounced this way and went back down. And I'm like, holy shit, I was screaming at him. And I was like, oh shit, he's gonna die now. And I'm like, well, it's better than going through cancer and something. I'm like, no, he's an old school guy, you know, you can't do that. But they made it down to the bottom. I mean, my heart was going. Her hands, she got blisters from holding on so tight. She peed her pants. Anyway, once we did it, he really didn't think about it till like the next day, a couple days later, he goes, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. And then what we did was in October, he said, hey, Bob, we're naming that Bob's Hill. Where's Joey at? Where? All right, so what Joey did was, in October, he walked up that hill, because it's very, very hard to take your Jeeps up. I mean, mine barely made it. He walked up there and he put a sign up there, Bob's Hill. And so we told him all about it, took some pictures of it, and he goes, that's where I want my ashes spread. I'm like, Bob, whatever you want. You sure your family's going to be fine with it? He goes, that's where I want my ashes. Hey, okay. Didn't argue. So, you know, we even put it on video. If you look at the October 6th video, we had Channel 9 News out here and stuff, and we said it. You know, I didn't want to, you know, get morbid or nothing, but he said, yes, that's where I want my ashes spread. And as he's smoking his cigarette. You know? So that is what we're doing today. This is Bob. He was born 8 March 1930, and he passed away 25 November 2012. And we have a cross up there already. And what we're going to do is go through the trail. We're taking our time. And everybody's more than welcome once we get back here about 1400, 2 o'clock or so. We have enough food over here for 50 people. It's going to be catered by Golden Corral. And you guys are more welcome. Come over, just have a beer, sit, and tell a story. If you know something that when you were on the trail with Bob, you can share it with his kids. I think they would appreciate that. You guys have anything to say?
Thank you all for coming. Yeah. Thank you for being here to support.
Okay. Now I want to read something. Bob gave me this Christian book. Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I asked him if he read it, and he goes, no. So, I looked at it. Now, he gave it to me about 5 weeks ago.
Hey, Dwayne.
He's got to wait.
Yeah, he can wait.
I just want to read this sentence, and I'm going to finish it at the top of the hill. Now, when we get to the top of the hill, see how long this convoy is? That you're going to have to hike up to the top to where the cross is going to be. We'll wait till everybody gets up there before we have the ceremony. But this is what this says, that when I asked him if he read it, he said no. I opened this Monday, this week. So, I was just sitting there. And so I just want to read a part of it. It says, now, Bob marked this, and I just found it on Monday. What it was he leads me in paths of righteousness. The path of righteousness, this is where I had to read it about 5 times. The path of righteousness is a narrow, winding trail up a steep hill. A narrow, the trail we're going on, winding trail up a steep hill. That's exactly what we're going to do today. And I will read the rest of it when we get to the top. But it's kind of amazing. When I saw it, and I was like, yeah, Bob, yeah, you read it. You just said you didn't. Okay. All right, for the trail run, we're going to be on CB Channel 14. We're going to go out here, take a right. It's about 500 yards down. We'll take a right. We'll cut across this way. And just so everybody knows that Bob did manage this place with Marcia. She still manages it. The owner is Jim and his wife, Juan.
That's all right.
But we're going to go across Jim's property, and then we're going to go up into the mountainside here, and then we're going to do Wando Pass. We're going to take our time, but please take it easy. Hopefully we don't have to get the welder out. You're more welcome to turn around anytime you want, but some of you may end up with body damage. It's typical. You guys know how we do this. It's 40% plan, 60% gamble. That's that 60% gamble as soon as we start. We'll do the trail. Hopefully we get to the top of the hill about 1 o'clock or so, 1:30 maybe, something like that. We've got a lot of vehicles. And then once we get done, whenever it is, we'll come back here and we'll have lunch.
And I also like to say that both Bob and Dwayne are the ones who made the cross and put the cross up there. So my hat's off to you two guys for doing that. Yeah.
Where is Bob?
You guys right here.
All right. What Bob has is the nameplates. You want to get them, Bob? All right. He has a plasma machine in his garage that all of us would love to have. He cut out the names and he'll show you. Okay, so he cut it out. We're going to mount these on the ground once we get up there. Oh, sorry. And then, so it's going to be on one side, Bob's Hill, and then 1930 to 2012. So we'll mount them when we get up there. Matter of fact, that's the other two, right?
That's the other two, yeah. You can take those.
Okay. And just so Marcia never forgets.
That's what she will.
Aww.
Are we ready? All right, let's hit this trail.
Smile, Marcia. Smile.
Want to put a rock in there? Oh, there he goes. There you go. Dixie. There you go.
Nice. Hey, just like you did.
Dave, Dad's proud of you.
Yeah.
Yes!
That's the bottom of my Jeep.
Your Jeep. Yeah, good job.
Going this way? He's gonna go that way. Yeah, he's gonna go that way. Yeah.
Hey, take some pictures, guys. Okay.
Pause for the photo. Photo op.
Hung up. Let's go more that way. Diff? Yeah. No, it's your skid plate. Oh. Hey, back up. Hey, go. Yeah, pass it. There you go. Hey, come this way.
Tula?
That's just your skin.
Are you all right?
Back up.
She's high center.
Hey, a little bit more back. Hey, hey.
There you go.
Susan, you got sticker birds for you.
Maybe I'll wait till they're done then. Sorry about How was the cat?
Exact same thing, Rob. Wait, I just try going a little driver. You might just clip. Yeah, right there. You go. There you go.
Hey.
There you go. Keep going. You're good. There you go. Hey, Doc. Got it. Got it. There you go.
Alright.
He's gonna back up.
Okay. Me too. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
Okay.
Careful. Hold on 1 second.
I don't need your help.
Sure. Hold on, there's someone right behind you, bro. Hold on. Hey, man. What's up?
Driver. Passenger, back up. Go back. You gotta get off this rock. Driver. Right there. Go. Passenger. Okay. Just straight a little bit. There, right there.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
There you go.
passenger. Keep going. Straight, straight.
Just straight. Just straight. Straight.
There you go, there you go. Ain't too easy, huh? Yeah.
You know what? I know Rob would do it. Rob will pull over there.
Well, you're what in line? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, Rob's right behind me. So I could just virtually go up and get started, and then he can pull up and winch me.
He'll try the hard way, I think. Oh, he's in second.
Did you go up in third?
Yeah. Hey, I'll winch you. I'll winch it.
I think you should back down and do
Gotta get a piece of paper and cut it. There's paper.
Hey, Sherry, if you want to.
That's nice.
Very nice. Talking about breakdowns and stuff. Okay, Marsha, you got it? You get it or no?
Thank you. Thank you for doing this right there.
I got it.
It hurted. It works good, Joni.
Oh, yeah, except for it's still dying. It's on yellow.
It's a brand new jug. It's horrible.
Jeez.
Oh, no, it's doing video. That's not.
Yeah, see, that's what I couldn't find the still part of it.
Oh, no. It turned it around to look at me.
I did that right after I got.
No! I can't do it. I did.
You're now at peaceful rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us He only takes the best.
Sherry.
I love you, Dad. Bye.
Dave.
My dad was a real tough man. He wasn't big in stature, but he was strong, and he refused to die. The nurses told him he wasn't gonna go another day, and we called everybody, and I can't tell you how many times we've grieved. He would not go. You know, a team of mules couldn't pull his soul out of his body, and he's gonna wait till his body forces him out. But that last Saturday, he decided that it was time to go, and we told him he needed to go home, and he did look at us and you know, through his eyes told us he was going to go, and he did. And we love you, Dad, and we're glad that you went without too much pain.
Tammy.
I guess one thing I want to say is Dad was very stubborn. Everyone probably knows that. we all take after him in some way. Yeah, Marsha's shaking her head yes. And one of the things we did that will always be in my heart, the last day right before he went, Marsha bought a strawberry shake, his favorite, and we poured it into 4 glasses, and we did a toast to Dad, and then I put some in the straw and put it in his mouth, and he closed his mouth, and then
For the first time in 3 days.
and then he went, and it was so surreal. It was awesome. It was I thanked him for giving us that opportunity to be there and be part of that, you know, the end of his life, which we were there. Well, he was there at the beginning of ours. We're here for the end of his. So yeah, it was great. Thank you, Dad, for that.
Mark.
You want to go ahead and say?
I'm just so thankful that the day before he passed away, they called us and we all got to talk to him and tell him. I told him about our Thanksgiving and spending it with Sherry and her family, and getting to tell him that I loved him for one last time. That's it.
Mark?
Dad used to say, he always used to tell me, never fear, Browns here.
I made a bunch of them.
But no matter what was happening, when he'd say that, I knew things would be okay. Might have taken a little while, but it was going to be all right. We were able to give Dad one of his last wishes as well. He wanted to see his granddaughter. We got to come out and see him, spend some time with him before he went, which meant a lot.
Mark saying the same thing.
Dad didn't use powered drills a lot, so everything was by hand.
You have to be patient with Dad.
Very much so.
Always his way.
It's his way. It's his way.
Was there any other way?
No.
You wouldn't think so.
His way or the wrong way.
No, no, they're good.
We just shared a drink of water, so.
He's probably shocked you're using a screwdriver.
To the right.
Oh my word. Come on, Dad, quit being so stubborn.
Screwing it into a knot.
It's almost there. Really?
Your arm getting tired?
Yeah, a little bit. And I'm not the wimpiest of the girls, so.
You are?
I'm not. The wimpiest.
I know.
So.
I don't know.
And who would that be?
Don't chip a nail.
Alright, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
Am, do you want me to do yours?
She's doing pretty good for being wimpy.
She's not the wimpy one.
Oh, the little one over there. Well, she's not so little either.
She's gonna kill us all. She's gonna get the electric screwdriver.
Well, that's what I would do at home. Heck no.
You have to do it last minute.
4?
Work smart, not hard.
Okay. Wait, hold that. I can't hold all this stuff. Marcia's doing all the rest. after this.
Is Amanda doing one?
Yes, she is.
Yes, you should do one.
Yeah.
I know, Dad, if he were standing here, he'd be like,
You done
you
yet?
know, you should have put it right
Over
up
there.
about an eighth of an inch. Right
Yeah, he'd be correcting you.
You know what? That is not centered right exactly there.
Even if it was perfect, he'd be correcting you.
And he's like, why are you touching my cross?
Why does everybody keep touching my cross?
Quit moving things. Quit touching it.
Why does everybody keep moving things?
Oh yeah, don't move things.
Keep going, you got it.
So you want to finish this one?
No, you got it. Oh, you talking about the other ones? Now, Mark will finish it with the.
Get over here.
Oh, you're doing good, Tam.
Thanks.
Oh, you had an option of not doing it all the way? I didn't know that.
No.
No, you didn't. I do.
Oh, okay. It's because you're the wimpiest.
Because apparently I am.
Told you guys.
Okay, all right. Now, that's the family, correct?
Amanda's
Amanda?
Show them up.
Yeah.
High-speed drill though.
We drilled that hole real quick.
She said thanks.
Oh, yeah, she's flying through that.
Putting together children furniture lately.
She's the youngest, that's why.
Oh, excuses now.
Marcia?
Yeah. Why? Because I'm old?
Yeah, well, you are old.
No.
Oh, you got the look.
He's used to that look. He gets that every 5 minutes or so, right?
Yeah, at least.
If I break a nail.
You just said it.
Oh my God. That's not office work.
Put your weight into it, Marcia. All right, you gotta stay there, Mark. With that said, when I spoke with Bob and his kids also, that he wanted to make sure, first I said, hey, we're going to take your ashes and spread them down the hill and put them up on top. I mean, he really didn't want everybody running him over, you know, so he wanted to make sure that we spread all of his ashes up here on top of the hill and let Mother Nature take him where she wishes. So, Dave, the way we can do this, if you open it up, and you can go ahead and dump a little bit, hand it to Mark, and then we'll pass it on to the rest of the kids. Oh yeah, he's fighting you now. He's been bouncing around in a Jeep all day.
I probably got a headache.
What?
think Dad had stuff in his pockets because that's more than.
Yeah, that weighs a little more than he weighed.
Yeah.
Marshall, there's gonna be a lot left for you.
I'm so glad Dad wanted to do this. Thank you all for being here, by the way. This is great.
You noticed that he wanted to come out of that box. All right, here's to Mr. Bob Brown. He was a great guy. He drove a truck for 40 years, raised the kids, did the best he could do while he was here on earth. You know, he's crossed over. Where he's gone, we know he's in heaven, and he's looking down on us. So, you know, you can always talk to him. You don't have to come back to this spot. You just have to look up. And there he is. And he was a great guy. What I would like to do is I'm going to spread his ashes, and then I will take the bag and I will take the box, and on the 15th is our next run. I will burn that on the fire. That's to Bob Brown. He was a good guy. Thank you all for showing up, and for the kids. They all flew in, and so this is it. And if we could get all the family around here so everybody could get some photos of it.